Our story starts in 1954. As Hemingway wins the Nobel Prize for Literature, he wants to be part of pop culture again. He senses that reaching the pinnacle means that he is losing relevance. 3 years later, On the Road came out. Hemingway envied Jack Kerouac and saw some of himself in the younger author. A year after that, in 1958, he was at El Matador in San Francisco. Barnaby Conrad suggested that he write a comedy, and Herb Caen chimed in that the beatnik trend needed a parody. Hemingway was hesitant at first, but he decided that he could set the action on a marina and also parody his earlier novel, To Have and Have Not. Many drinks later, the three of them took a walk and looked at yachts on the bay as possible settings. Such things usually don't go any further, but Hemingway went on the wagon and had his book ready in a month. Here are three main differences between the book and the film. The biggest difference is that the book takes some dark detours. The womanizing character played by Wally Cox is how Hemingway saw himself. The book is a last plea for forgiveness as Hemingway reflects on his past. In one scene, he thinks back on a coffee cup he left behind at a one-night stand. The chip in the cup symbolizes human imperfection in the face of rigidity. It was still able to take the heat, but now it might get thrown out, and he couldn't go back. These scenes were tangential to the plot chosen for the movie, and were left with simply a yacht and an ongoing party. The Jewel Thieves are a composite of the book's criminals and jazz musicians. The drama around the jewels was inspired by some stolen items that someone stashed in a saxophone that belonged to Norman Fell. Phil Silvers in the movie is very similar to the piano player in the book. Prior to the consolidation, the movie was headed in the direction of being a miniseries. During the 1970s, the studio used VW bugs and gags to remind viewers of the Herbie franchise. It started here. This is also a nod to the book. There's one dark incident based on Hemingway's last conversation with Martha Gellhorn near the end of 1945. The woman in the book is downgraded to a waitress trying to get the hungover author Avatar to leave a restaurant after sleeping in a booth all night. "Look at yourself," she says. "You're like an upside-down car floating away on a little boat. You'll run aground eventually, but you won't know where you are." Scribner thought a comedy would hurt his image, and the studio sat on it for a while. An unlikely friendship became the representatives of two estates dealing with each other. The movie was finally made in 1970, but the book was lost until it was rediscovered and published 2 months prior to the time of recording. Have you read the original novel? Was the publisher right? Or could Hemingway have shifted to comedy? Could it have been Hemingway's return to pop culture? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to watch our next video.